What's up YouTube? Welcome back to Celios Network. Today I have a post-rotation standard format deck featuring Galarian Stunfisk V from the new Darkness Ablaze set that just recently came out. I drafted up this deck to play it on stream, and then I actually had the chat help me out a bit with making some adjustments and giving me some ideas. So this deck was a lot of fun to build, and we also got some games in on stream with it, so I will have gameplay roll for you after this deck profile. Before we take a look at the list though, shout out to PotownStore.com, the best place for you to get PTCGO codes. Be sure to use code CELIO for 5% off. They do have Darkness Ablaze, Rebel Clash, promo codes, whatever it is you could want for PTCGO. There's a good chance the Potown Store has it. Make sure you're using code CELIO for 5% off. And now let's look at this Galarian Stunfisk V focused deck. It's kind of a metal box is what I've been calling it, but it does feature Galarian Stunfisk V, and a lot of the inclusions are built around making Galarian Stunfisk V reach its potential. So actually, why don't we start out by reading Galarian Stunfisk V so I can say its name a couple more times. So Galarian Stunfisk V is a 200 HP metal Pokemon. Basic, of course, and it is a 2-prize Pokemon. And 200 HP doesn't sound that tanky, especially for metal Pokemon, when we have Zacian at 220 and Metal at 260 HP, but it gets tankier the more you give it energy. So its ability, Metal Skin, this Pokemon gets plus 20 HP for each metal energy attached to it. Really like this ability. And then Trapping Bite is an awesome attack. For 2 colorless, it does 60 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, put 12 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. So Galarian Stunfisk V is really cool, not only for its attack, but also its ability. I love both parts of this card, so I'm really excited to try to make it as viable as it could be. So there's a lot of metal support around, even in post-rotation standards. So we're also playing 2 Lucario and Melmetal tag team, 260 HP, 3-prize Pokemon, and it's here mostly for the Full Metal Wall GX. For the rest of this game, your metal Pokemon take 30 less damage from your opponent's attacks. If this Pokemon has at least 1 extra energy attached to it, discard all energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So we set them back a turn, 2 turns, maybe even 3 turns, and we reduce all damage to our metal Pokemon for the rest of the game by 30. So very strong. We're playing 2 Zacian V because Intrepid Sword is an amazing ability, and it can also accelerate metal energy to itself, and Brave Blade does a lot of damage, 230 for 3. We are playing a Zamazenta V, 230 HP, metal type of course, with the Dauntless Shield. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon VMAX. And then Assault Tackle does 130 and discards a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So a little more energy discard there as well with Assault Tackle. And then finally, we also have Scizor V as an attacker, 210 HP basic, and I have it in here for the Hack Off attack. For a metal energy, it does 30 damage, discard a Pokemon tool, and a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So my game plan with Scizor V is if the opponent's preparing for a Luke Metal, so they don't want to fully power something up with multiple energy, maybe they throw like a Pokemon with an Air Balloon active, or they attach a Capture energy to put something on the bench and then pass. We don't have to use Full Metal Wall GX to get rid of just 1 energy. We can try to use Hack Off to get rid of it, and a Pokemon tool, and do some damage. So Scizor V, pretty cool. I hope I get to put it to some use in this deck. And then actually one more attacker. I forgot about Duraludon, 130 HP. This is a non-GX, non-V Pokemon. It attacks for a colorless energy, deals 30 damage, attach a metal energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. And this can also be a bit of a Decidueye counter. It swings in for 110, it takes 30 less damage from Decidueye's attacks. And so if we have like a Metal Goggle, we can Mallow Lana even if we use Full Metal Wall GX. Duraludon can be very tanky versus Decidueye. So yeah, that's all the attackers. Now, like I said, this is a metal box. This is a toolbox type deck. We have a ton of attackers, a lot of options. We have 3 support Pokemon here. We have 1 Dedenne, 1 Eldegoss, and 1 of the new Crobat V the nice full art version here, that when you play it down, you can draw up to until you have 6 cards in your hand. Now, originally, I had a 3/3 Cinccino line with Make Do in the deck because I didn't want to have 2 prize liabilities with lower HP on my bench, since Belelba and Bryson Man is not legal in the post-rotation standard format. When I originally drafted this idea back a couple weeks ago, I wanted Belelba and Bryson Man in here to clear off my bench and also limit Eternatus VMAX's bench. That's not possible until they errata Belelba, and then we'll see what it does. So I'm actually using Giovanni's Exile. Discard up to 2 of your benched Pokemon that have no damage counters on them and all cards attached to them. So this is not rotating, so I'm using Giovanni's Exile to get these Pokemon off of my bench. So that's kind of why I switched from Cinccino back to these, because somebody in chat reminded me that Giovanni's Exile is not rotating. So that's an option since Belelba and Bryson Man is not. Then for the trainers, we'll start with supporters. We've got 4 Research and 3 Marnie, pretty standard. 1 Bird Keeper, I love this card. Switch your active Pokemon and draw 3. Really useful because we have a lot of high retreat costs, and we're also playing 4 Switch to help with that. And then 1 Mallow Lana, switch your active Pokemon. You can discard 2 cards and heal 120. 2 Bosses Order for Gusting, and we are playing Eldegoss to get any of these supporters back. And then, like I said, the 1 Giovanni's Exile, really awesome looking card, and to get those liabilities off of our board. For tools, we're playing 2 Metal Goggles. The metal Pokemon this card is attached to takes 30 less damage from attacks, and your opponent's attacks and abilities can't put damage counters on that Pokemon, which is really neat. And we're playing 1 Air Balloon. This can allow Duraludon to retreat, it can allow Zacian to retreat, it can allow Scizor to retreat, any of the support Pokemon here. So 1 more little retreating option. Like I said, mobility is very important when we want to switch between attackers, like switch into a Full Metal Wall GX, switch into a hack off from Scizor. So I might have went a little overboard on the mobility, but I like to try to be streamlined when I'm starting out with a new deck. And then it's a little bit harder when you're working with a toolbox deck with so many different attackers and options. So then going with the Stunfisk V strategy, or kind of a little bit of focus on that, we have the 4 Metal Saucers and 4 Turbo Patch. Turbo Patch is new from Darkness Ablaze. Flip a coin if heads. Attach a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your basic Pokemon that isn't a GX. So we could just load this Stunfisk up with energy. So hypothetically, let's say we get 4 energy on this Stunfisk, it's gonna have 280 HP, and then if we used Full Metal Wall GX for its full ability, our Pokemon take 30 less damage from attacks, so then they would have to do 310 damage to one-shot the Stunfisk, and then if we have Metal Goggles on top of that, they'll have to do 340 to one-shot the Stunfisk, and if they attack into it, they're taking 12 damage counters because of Trapping Bite. So Stunfisk can be this really dangerous, tanky Pokemon. And then we have some other kind of staple cards. We have our 4 Quick Ball, 2 Reset Stamp, 4 Switch like I mentioned, and just 1 Energy Switch. I wanted more, but I couldn't fit them, so I threw in 1 Energy Switch. It actually did help in the few games that I played with this deck so far on stream. So the 1 Energy Switch is nice. Sometimes when you use the Full Metal Wall GX, you're not using that Look Metal anymore, so you switch it, then Energy Switch something off. So to get use out of that energy. For stadiums, we have Viridian Forest to allow us to discard energy and search out energy, and we also have Rose Tower. Once during each player's turn, that player may draw cards until they have 3 cards in their hand. I thought this could be nice. It kind of stamp proofs us if we ever need it. If we're trying to not play support Pokemon, it also allows us to get draw power elsewhere. So somebody in chat actually suggested this as well. I did have 2 Viridian Forests, but we decided we would try this out. And then finishing it off with 12 basic metal energy. So that's the deck. I'm going to roll some gameplay for you. Hope you enjoy the game and this deck. I will copy and paste the PTCGO export down below, and make sure you check out my Twitch, which has the link in the description as well, where I live streamed the game that you're about to watch. I stream pretty regularly, It's mostly PTCGO. And also follow my Twitter so you can see when I'm going live, when I'm posting videos, deck lists, things like that. So yeah, gonna send you over to the gameplay. Hope you enjoy it. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next time. Ah, Spirit Tomb. I know you well. Oh no. We have a sad face. Oh no. Ah. Oh, nerds. I mean, to be fair, our hand is not much better. This is really not good. That's a lot of saucer. Alright, let's see if they draw out of it. Alright, Bird Keeper. Bird Keeper saving the day. Oh, snap. Damn! Xerneas 123452345 is popping off. Another non-ADP deck. It's looking good. So many switching. Oh, snap. Yeah, Spear Tomb does a poop ton of damage now. Okay. Big turn from Spirit Tomb there. I love Bird Keeper. If you love Bird Keeper, let me get a 1 in the chat. Let's see. 50 here gets the knockout. We could be cute with Scizor. No, we'll probably just send this up. That's a lot of 1s in chat. That's what I like to see. And Uno in the chat. No, we don't need to do anything else. We'll just go ahead and Steel Fist. No, we don't want to do that. We could have Full Metal Wall GX'd, but I didn't like leaving a Toughness Caped Tomb with all that damage already on it in the active. Plus, we bumped the Spike Mutt, and there comes the Spike Mutt again. Xerneas popping off out here with the Spirit Tomb deck. You love to see it. $160. Okay, cool. Cool, we can deal with that. Oh, let's go. What's your discount code? Well, Lackey, I'm glad you asked. If anybody needs PTCGO codes, head on over to potownstore.com and use code Celio for 5% off. Exclamation Potown in the chat. We only have one in there. Rip. Anytime, Lackey. You're welcome to join the raffle, Tate. I'm not playing against Mewcram, though, even though I love that deck. Alright, this is a big decision turn here. How many switch? We're already down 2 switch. Let's go! Woo! Oh yeah! Trapping Bite for the knockout. It's called a Metal Box, Tate. Tathan White Cell. Stunfisk focus is better than the rest of the deck. Yeah, so Zacian's there because you're going to want to use Intrepid Sword anyway. And then Duraludon is there as a tech, and Scizor V is there as like a cool card-ish, tech-ish card. So like, it is a Stunfisk Lucametal deck, but like, you're going to want to play Zacian for Intrepid Sword anyway. Stunfisk in ADP. I like that, yeah. What if instead of these other metal guys, you run this cool card called ADP? I don't like that idea. That idea sucks. Hey guys, what if we made the strongest Galarian Stunfisk V in the world? Actually, we need to switch this Galarian Stunfisk because it doesn't knock out Jirachi! And we only have 1 switch left. Needs more Berserker. Yeah, Berserker could be good. Berserker could definitely be good. Yeah, Stunfisk is insane. Except Bulelba and Bryson Man is gone. So now we have to use Giovanni's Exile to get the support Pokemon off the bench. Nanu? Nani? Are we about to do some... Oh no, they're going to turn the Jirachi into Nanu, but it stays asleep. Oh no. He didn't know it stayed asleep. Oh no. Do we get to pull off the Giovanni turn? This has 300 hit points right now. Plus Metal Goggles. He remembered as soon as he let go of Nanu. Nani. Stunfisk is chonky. They have to boss around the Stunfisk, or they lose, right? The Nanu play was super cool, though. I was psyched for that. What if Stunfisk Electrode? Honestly, Jolly Flagman, you have some crazy-ass ideas, but that's really cool. I like that idea. Did you really? Huh. Oh, man. Oh, Stunfisk. Let's go! Stunfisk! Oh, this is insane. Wait. We have energy. Oh, we don't have enough energy in the discard to boss up Crobat and knock it out. We don't have any energy in the discard. Oh, that sucks. And if we retreat to put energy in the discard, then we can't boss still. I guess we just do this. GG. Galarian Stunfisk. Let's go. Pogs in the chat for Galarian Stunfisk V, please. They said it couldn't be done. They didn't believe in us.